So, hey, I've never had this much light shown on me before. My sister gave me this halo light, and I was like, I wonder how to use it. And I plugged it in, and it came on. Anyways, I thought, why not put some light instead of a grainy image? But the point of me coming to you was to talk about being your true, authentic self. Because when I went to work today, we have state regulations of how the day is broken down. You know, like you have learning time, snack time, nap time, lunch time, just the way that it's incremented basically into 30-minute segments throughout the day, and you follow this. Well, I've been working with other teachers for the last week, and I went in today and I tried to follow pretty close to what they were already doing, because the kids have already been confused, their day's already been changed because people start, people stop, new people coming in and out of their lives, and of course that creates a major breakdown for little bitty babies. But anyways, as I was following their structure, like I talked about in my other video, that's where that breakdown was happening, right? But then when I was like, you know what? Do things you do. I'm in there singing, the ants go marching one by one. All these kids start marching and singing silly songs, and then they're yay. And I've always come forward as myself. And I've noticed every time that I'm myself, it calms the room. It excites the room when it needs to be. It just creates a different element because it's like I can be myself. But when I try to follow a structure or a program, shit hits the fan big time. And if you notice this in your own life, if you're being your true authentic self and you notice that the world brightens up, keep going. If you notice that you're following a rigid structure that does not work with you, you know, it's not copacetic, then start changing it. Switch it up. Put some of your own personal flavor into the mix. And you're going to start finding that, one, you're a lot more comfortable, and two, everyone around can get to know you, which allows you once again to be more comfortable. It allows you to help others go, oh, okay, this is what you're going to allow. I like that. I like the feeling that I get when you come around. And I will listen, and I'll take part, and I'll be silly, and life will go easier, rather than pushing to do what somebody else told you to do. Now, I understand we have rules, regulations, things like that, meant to protect us, but there's certain things in life that you've got to start tweaking to your own advantage. And the thing about me, I've always said, I play by the rules. I won't break them, but I'll bend them. I'm going to bend the fire out of those rules to see how far I can take it. And not to dupe anyone or take advantage of anyone, but to see how much further I can go. Because a lot of rules and regulations are meant to stop you dead in your tracks, rather than for you to prosper, be abundant, and live a life like 1% of this world does. It's a shame to know. A lot of people, 99% of us, at this point, 99.99% of us are working to survive. And you've got a mere small percentage that are living it up. And the sad thing is, they don't even like their lives because they have secluded themselves so much. There's no unity. You can have all the money in the world, but it's not going to buy you happiness. And when I was a kid, I was like, that ain't true. Give me money. I'll show you I can be happy. But I'm talking about that deep down in your soul. When you're happy in that way, when you can be proud of the choices you make, when you can easily walk through life and go, well, that was another day, or, oh, I can't wait till tomorrow. You can be excited again. You can do all these things, right? And we need to learn to do these things again. I was driving in my neighborhood the other day and I saw all these kids lined up and they were making mud pies. And I was like, I remember when I made mud pies. it was such a freeing time. Then I was like, girl, don't lie to yourself. My mom told me when we'd make mud pies, I'd go out there, I'd make one, and I'd come, I need to wash my hands. I need to wash my hands. And I'd go back out and make another mud pie, and I need to wash my hands. I could not stand being dirty as a kid. Changed my clothes 4 or 5 times a day. But that's something I had to outgrow. I don't know what caused me to feel that way. There's a lot of things that we feel that we don't know why we feel that way, right? So when it comes down to it, if you feel a calling to stand up and show out, please do. I want to see what you have to offer. I don't give a shit if it's tap dancing and, wearing a top hat or being Charlie Chaplin or shoot, even who were those guys? The Three Stooges, just acting a fool. If that's what serves you, bring it to the world, please. I mean, when I was living in South America, there were these red lights, and as soon as the light turned red, these street performers would run out, and I was just blown away because these people were so talented. And they weren't famous. They were just regular people showing what they were capable of. And they were getting that money to survive every single day just by being their true, authentic self. And they were enjoying every bit of it. And I want all of us to get to that level where we get to do the things that make us happy, and we're still eating. We're still dressing. We're still doing what we feel we can do. Traveling. Just experiencing life. And you get to truly experience life when you put yourself out there and go, I'm going to shine. So today is the day I'm like, shine bright like a diamond, because it is that time. It is time to glow. It is time to keep growing. It is time to heal. It is time to push aside all the negative voices that you heard, all of the fear that you hold in your heart, all of the things that people told you couldn't do. I encourage you today to start fucking busting through those walls. Show them what you're made of. Because when you can show the world what you're made of, you start actually believing in yourself. And when you believe in yourself, oh my lordy-ka-lordy, you're going to own a kingdom. You're going to build an empire. Now we're talking about generational wealth. A way that you can hold your head up, know that your kids are provided for, your grandkids are provided for, the future is healing, life is looking golden. Can we get back to that? I want to get back to that. I've been working on that. And it's something I've been working on alone. I've had people try to come in talking about, I'm an emperor. Bitch, please, go on with that. You don't even have the ability to hold your head up without an egotistical standpoint. Because when you do live in that true royal blood, that emperor, empress vibration, you don't go around with a haughty heart. You don't go around with arrogance. You don't go around telling the world, bow before me. Do you know who you are in front of? We don't need to charade. We need to get back to reality. And the reality is, you're all fucking royalty. Every single one of you have so much more in your heart and soul than what you allow yourself to believe. And this message hit me hard yesterday, and I'm just spreading the love, because I will tell you, whenever I had that, when you listen to something and you're like, you're talking to me. You're right. I have been cutting myself short. I have let other people walk all over me. Oh my God, I still have time. I still have time. Yay! I learned the lesson. I still have time. Only halfway through with my life. Maybe. Probably still got a lot longer than that. But when it comes down to it, I'm very gracious to learn the lessons at the point that I've learned them now. Instead of waiting another 40 years and then going on my deathbed like, what went wrong? I don't need to be Eeyore. I didn't lose my tail. I'm not wanting to feel like I've missed out in life. And I don't want you to feel like you've missed out in life, because we've already missed so much. by living the lives that we've had to live. And today is the day that you are getting back the ability to know that you deserve more. Because if nobody's told you, I'm telling you today, straighten your crown, hold your head up, shoulders back, and know who you are and where you come from. Because you come from royalty. If you believe in God, your Father is the most mighty powerful. If you believe in the universe, you come from a vast existence of things that are beyond your imagination. If you come from Allah, you have your beliefs. You know the power within your deities. So when it comes down to it, like I said, straighten that crown and know where you come from. And don't let anybody take that away from you ever again. Because like I said, today is the day you get it back. Today is the day you know your worth. And it is more valuable than any jewels that this planet holds. Because we have the ability as humans to make something better or destroy it. So, knowing the power you possess, please make a good choice today. And even if all you do is help somebody else stand up and you straighten their crown and you never tell them it was crooked, be the leader. Be the loving heart. Be the person that says you deserve to have a fresh start. Because you do. I do. We all do. And we're going to do this together. Every single one of us. There's nothing to fail as long as you keep trying. There's nothing to lose as long as you don't give up. So I'm going to leave it on that note, and I am sending you good vibes, and I guess goodbyes. Talk to you later. Bye.